Long ago, in ancient Greece, a child was born who would become the greatest hero of all time. This was no ordinary birth, for the child's father was Zeus, king of the gods, and his mother was a mortal woman named Alcmene. The infant was named Hercules, and from his very first moments, destiny marked him for greatness. Zeus's wife Hera, consumed by jealousy over her husband's infidelity, harbored a deep hatred for the child. When Hercules was still in his cradle, she sent 2 deadly serpents to kill him. But even as an infant, Hercules displayed extraordinary strength, strangling the serpents with his bare hands, while other babies would have been helpless. As Hercules grew into a young man, his strength became legendary. He stood taller and stronger than any mortal, yet his great power would bring him both glory and tragedy. Hera, continuing her vendetta, cast a spell of temporary madness upon him. In his rage, Hercules committed an unspeakable crime, killing his own wife Megara and their children. When he recovered his sanity, the horror of his actions drove him to seek atonement.
Serve King Eurystheus for 12 years, and you will complete 12 seemingly impossible tasks.
These became known as the 12 labors of Hercules, challenges that would test not only his strength, but his courage, wisdom, and determination. The first labor seemed straightforward enough: slay the Nemean Lion. But this was no ordinary beast. Its golden fur was impenetrable to weapons, and its claws could cut through any armor. After tracking the creature to its lair, Hercules discovered that arrows and spears bounced harmlessly off its hide. Using his incredible strength, he wrestled the lion with his bare hands, eventually choking it to death. From that day forward, he wore the lion's impenetrable pelt as armor. For his second labor, Hercules faced the Hydra, a 9-headed serpent whose breath was deadly poison. Each time he cut off one of its heads, 2 more grew in its place.
This is getting ridiculous.
The hero realized that fire was the answer. After cutting off each head, he cauterized the wound, preventing new heads from growing.
Iolaus, get over here with that torch.
Coming, Uncle.
With the help of his nephew Iolaus, who wielded the torch, Hercules finally defeated the monster.
That was a tough one, Iolaus. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Uncle. What's next?
The tasks grew increasingly difficult. He was ordered to capture the Erymanthian boar, a massive beast terrorizing the countryside. In the frigid mountains, Hercules tracked the creature through deep snow, eventually exhausting it and capturing it alive.
This thing is heavier than it looks.
He carried the enormous boar back to King Eurystheus, who was so frightened by the sight that he hid in a bronze jar.
Get it away from me. Get it away.
Perhaps the most challenging labor was cleaning the Augean stables. King Augeas owned thousands of cattle, and their stables hadn't been cleaned in 30 years.
Hercules, your next task is to clean the Augean stables.
Eurystheus gave Hercules just 1 day to complete this seemingly impossible task. Using his intelligence rather than just his strength, Hercules diverted 2 rivers to flow through the stables, washing them clean in a matter of hours. The labors took Hercules to the far corners of the known world. He traveled to the garden of the Hesperides to retrieve golden apples guarded by a 100-headed dragon. He journeyed to the underworld itself to capture Cerberus, the 3-headed guard dog of Hades. Each task seemed more impossible than the last, yet Hercules persevered. Throughout his journeys, Hercules encountered other adventures and challenges. He rescued Princess Hesione from a sea monster, helped the gods in their war against the giants, and freed Prometheus from his eternal torture. His strength and courage became the stuff of legend, inspiring stories that would be told for thousands of years. But despite his incredible achievements, Hercules could never escape the tragedy that seemed to follow him.
Just a bit tired, my dear.
My love, you seem weary from your travels.
His third wife, Deianira, became jealous when she feared losing Hercules to another woman.
I have a gift for you, Hercules. A cloak to keep you safe on your journeys.
She gave him a cloak soaked in what she believed was a love potion, but was actually the poisonous blood of the Hydra, given to her by a centaur seeking revenge against Hercules.
It's beautiful, Deianira. Thank you.
When Hercules put on the cloak, the poison began to burn him alive.
What is this?
The pain was so excruciating that he built a funeral pyre and climbed upon it, choosing to end his mortal life rather than suffer endlessly.
The pain, it's too much. Farewell, world.
As the flames consumed his mortal body, Zeus intervened, bringing Hercules to Mount Olympus.
Welcome, my son. You have proven yourself worthy. Hercules, I have misjudged you. Your trials have shown your true character. I offer you my forgiveness and a place among the gods. And as a symbol of our reconciliation, you shall marry my daughter Hebe. I am honored, Hera, and Hebe, I am speechless.
There, he was made immortal, and finally reconciled with Hera, who allowed him to marry her daughter Hebe, the goddess of youth. The legend of Hercules endured through the ages, representing the ultimate triumph of strength, courage, and determination over adversity. His story showed that even the mightiest hero could fall victim to tragedy, yet through perseverance and noble deeds, one could achieve redemption and even immortality. His 12 labors became symbols of the challenges all humans face, seemingly impossible tasks that can be overcome through determination, intelligence, and strength of character. Each labor tested different aspects of his character, not just his physical strength, but his wisdom, patience, and resourcefulness. The truth behind the legend of Hercules may never be known, but his influence on human culture has been immortal indeed. From ancient Greek pottery to modern movies, his stories continue to inspire and captivate audiences, reminding us that within every person lies the potential for both great achievement and tragic failure, for both divine strength and human weakness. The tale of Hercules remains a testament to the power of redemption, the price of pride, and the potential within all humans to rise above their circumstances and achieve the seemingly impossible. Though born of both divine and mortal parents, it was Hercules' very human qualities, his determination, his courage, and his willingness to atone for his mistakes, that truly made him a hero for the ages.